Coming up on Inside Wofford Football, the Terriers play their final home game of the season as Samford comes to Gibbs Stadium looking for a little revenge after the Terriers won in Birmingham by 3 touchdowns a year ago.
Inside Wofford Football, presented by Wild Wing Cafe, Spartanburg Regional Sports Medicine, Milliken, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, the AT&T Real Yellow Pages, and by Papa John's.
This is a football game in which both teams are able to pile up over 300 yards on the ground, while Wofford has 3 separate guys gain 70 yards or more, led by Michael Scott with a career-high 165. Samford's Chris Evans does him 92 yards better, finishing with 257 yards rushing as he leads his team to victory. Final score, 27-24. Hello and welcome to Inside Wofford Football, everyone. The Terriers do what they do best on offense by picking up big chunks of yards on the ground, but the defense allows the opposition to do the same, and it ultimately cost them the football game. There's not a lot of scoring in the first half. However, midway through the first quarter, Mitch Allen finds Brenton Burson across the middle, and Burson does the rest, racing 69 yards for the score. Wofford up 7-3 at the half. In the third, the Bulldogs take their first lead of the game as Dustin Taliaferro tosses an 8-yard touchdown pass to Richie Fordham. But over 4 minutes later, Christian Reed boots a 24-yard field goal for the Terriers to tie the game at 10. Then, a minute after that, Taliaferro sneaks in for a 1-yard score to give Samford a 17-10 lead. 16 seconds later, Michael Scott breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, and he races 59 yards for the game-tying score. But Samford goes up 10 early in the fourth as Jonathan Lowry hauls in a 15-yard touchdown reception. Mike Rucker cuts the lead to 3 with a 14-yard touchdown run midway through the fourth, but the Bulldogs mount a long drive that ultimately runs out the clock as they never give the ball back en route to a 27-24 win over the Terriers. When we come back on Inside Wofford Football, we'll take a look at the first half highlights as the Terriers' passing game comes up with the biggest play of the half. Stay with us, everyone.
News Channel 7 Hardee's Spartanburg Regional and Food Line, caring for the Carolinas. At nearly 90 years of age, most people are ready to slow down. Fannie Ruth Hyatt is not one of those people. Fannie is always looking to help a person in need, a selfless community cornerstone with an overwhelming love for the people. If you know a worthy recipient of our award, send us a letter to 250 International Drive, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29303, or email us at WSPA.com.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. Points proved to be tough to come by early on as the Terriers try to top a team called the Bulldogs for the second week in a row. Let's take a look at the first half highlights. Here's Mark Hauser and Tom Henson on the call.
Tolliver works out of the shotgun, handoff Evans. They're going to run a double reverse, going far corner to the 40, to the 30, and down to the 29 for the Bulldogs. They're going to set up for a 52-yard field goal. Low snap, spot down. Kick has the distance, but it will sidewind wide left. No good. Mitch Allen up under center, 1st and 10 from the Terrier 35, right up the gut, handoff fullback, and Palmer gets good yards. Allen out of the gun, 2 receivers right, 1 left, 2 backs. Allen with the toss near corner. Rucker looks to make the corner, and he does to the near sideline. 4th and 6 from the 45. Allen deep behind the line of scrimmage, and there is the pooch kick. Figured it was coming. Good call, Henson. It'll bounce at the 5 and take a hard left turn. It'll be down by Burson at the 7. Nicely done, Mitch Allen. Now Lee's in motion left behind the formation. Handoff right up the middle. Michael Scott. Snap coming to Allen. Again out of the gun. Play action. Throws down the middle. Burson wide open at the 50. Jukes a man 45-40. Burson 30, 20, 10-5. Touchdown, Terriers.
Oh, Brenton Burson with some track speed. He ran away from the Samford defense. They didn't cover him. Mitch Allen saw it, lofted the pass to him. Nice cutbacks by Burson to avoid the one safety, and he took it to the house.
69-yard touchdown strike. 5:09 to play in the first quarter. Terriers 7. Bulldogs nothing. One receiver left, one receiver to the right. Delayed give. Evans right side, and again a big hole. He's going to gash to the 25 to the 23. Snap coming from Corley. There it is. Hold down. Kick plenty of distance and height, and this one is good. 1:51 remaining in the first. Wofford 7, Bulldogs 3. They go out of the wing bone this time. Fullback dive, and forget about it. Fumble again. Ball loose at the 26, and this time Samford, I believe, has come out of there with the football. They have 3 receivers to the right, a single back, flat pass far side, and now that back is going to throw toward the end zone, and it's broken up by Stefan Shelton. Snap coming, it's a good one, spot down, kick with the height, with the distance, end over end, and no good. He missed it left. DeVette, the quarterback, out of the gun with a single back. Play action for DeVette. He'll throw to the near side. Joslin's got it at the 35. 1st and 10, Terriers from the 48. Allen shotgun snap, looking to throw. Now he's going to tuck it and run to the 50. Slanting left, 45. Out of bounds into the Wofford bench at the 41. Wideouts either side. Allen with 3 backs around him, out of the gun. Pitch far corner. Rucker has a block to the 40. Far sideline, 35-30. Juke steps a man out of bounds at the 27. Christian kicks with his right foot. Good snap. Hold down. Kick is blocked. Quick snap. Pitch near corner. Toss sweep Rucker. First down and more. 25-30. Flag flies as he is tackled into the Terrier bench at the 35-yard line. And it's a fake of the dive. Here comes Allen, option left, 45, dances outside to the 40, tight ropes his way down the sideline to the 36. 4th and 7, Terriers from the Samford 33, Wofford leading 7-3. Play action for DeVette, rolling right, being chased out of the pocket, wants to run for the first down, won't come close, ball comes out. It is loose at the 31-yard line. Terriers apparently have gotten it back, but that was a 4th down call anyway, so Samford's going to take over on down. Wofford's lead is 7-3. Out of the gun, Tolliver. 3 receivers left. Handoff, Evans sweeping left, and he'll be thrown for a loss. Out of the gun again, Tolliver on 2nd down. Bobbles the snap. It rolls loose. He picks it up at the 20, and he'll be thrown for a loss back at the 19-yard line. 2 backs flanking the quarterback out of the gun. Fake of the dive. Here comes Allen. Option left. Breaks an ankle tackle. 30. First down 40. Near sideline 50. Run out of bounds into the Terrier bench at the 47. Burson slot right. A man wide to the left is Reed. Play action for Allen to throw. Down the middle with it. Caught by Burson at the 30. Looking to circle toward the sideline. But it'll be slung down inbounds at the 28-yard line. Clock now moving on 1st down. Allen throws down the middle's got a man, sliding try, and that ball is caught by Joseph Inman, the tight end, at the 5-yard line. Shotgun snap to DeVette on 4th down. Handoff, Scott up the middle. I don't think he made it. He did not. Samford holds. Halftime score here in Spartanburg. The Wofford College Terriers 7 and the Samford University Bulldogs 3.
Coming up, we'll take a look at a guy that makes getting into the opposition's backfield one of his top priorities each and every Saturday. Stay with us, everyone. Terrier fans, here's your chance to win a pair of tickets to an upcoming athletic event. Be the first caller to 597-4110. Leave your name and phone number in the message, and you could be a winner. Compliments of the South Carolina Education Lottery.
They pick up their games, pick up their teams, and pick up the pace. Enterprise salutes NCAA student athletes for picking us all up. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Papa John wants everybody to know why our pizza's better.
Better ingredients, better pizza is not a slogan. It is a way of life.
So he's bringing it right to them. John's in the house. Introducing Papa John's new Cinnapie. Our fresh dough loaded with sweet cinnamon topping. Get one free when you buy a large 2-topping pizza, just $11.99.
What do you think of the fresh dough Cinnapie?
A Cinnapie free.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's.
Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. For the first time this season, we pick a junior for our feature segment, but we picked a very deserving candidate with a guy that has been coming up big for the Terriers defense all season. Now let's take a closer look at Keaton Thompson and our Terrier in the Spotlight, presented by Papa John's. Keaton Thompson is currently one of the Terrier leaders in both sacks and tackles for loss, and takes great pride in getting into the opponent's backfield and disrupting what they're trying to do.
He will be sacked. Keaton Thompson nails him back at the 20-yard line.
Tackles for loss is always a good thing to see on the sheet after the game. Really just taking care of my responsibility is the main thing, and then if I have a chance to make plays, do the best of my ability. Coaches put me in a great position every week to make those plays.
After spending his first 2 years with the Terriers as an inside linebacker, he made the move to outside linebacker in 2009, and that move is working out just fine.
If I had started at outside and moved to inside, it probably would have been a little bit harder, but I think that learning different responsibilities all across the defense has helped my game as a whole.
Keaton Thompson dove at him from an angle and took him down for a loss.
Knowing so much about the guy right beside you because you were that guy.
Right.
Does that help you make plays on the outside?
Definitely. Knowing where he's going to fit and where I need to fit, and then being able to communicate during the game helps a lot.
Really pleased with his work ethic. Really hard-nosed, tough guy. And being his first year playing an outside backer, he's done a lot of good things for us.
While this junior linebacker is looking forward to a more productive and successful senior season, he's not ready to close the door on this season.
Right now we're just looking next week. Haven't really thought about next year a whole lot, but hopefully we'll keep the injuries a lot lower next year than what it has been in the past.
And right now, 10 games are in the past with just one more in the immediate future. And then they look forward to next year, where Thompson will be front and center for a Terrier defense ready to lead its team back to the top of the Southern Conference standings.
Hi, I'm Becca Bryson, and I'm a freshman from Kingsport, Tennessee, and you're watching Inside Wofford Football. Go Terriers!
Coming up, we'll take a look at the second half highlights as Michael Scott shows the Bulldogs what he's got. Stay with us, everyone. Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. The Terriers and Bulldogs go back and forth in the second half, but ultimately it comes down to the Bulldogs using some great ball control late to seal the Terriers' fate. Let's take a look at the second half highlights. Here's Mark Hauser and Tom Henson on the call.
Man in motion left behind the formation. Allen backing up to throw, under fire. He'll run to the 20, cuts right 25, takes it to the 30. First down out to the 35. Single back is Evans, play action. Deep drop for Tolliver, airs it out far sideline for Lowry, got it, and he is dropped at the 20. Now Tolliver, hand away to Evans on first and goal, and Evans will be thrown for a big loss trying to turn right corner. Keaton Thompson getting to Evans. Wide to the right goes Brock Johnson. Shotgun snap, Tolliver with 5 defenders coming, high throw back of the end zone. That is caught for a touchdown, a leaping catch by Brian Fordham. 9:59 remaining, third quarter. quarter. Samford 10, Wofford 7. Wingbone set, handoff, no, fake of the dive. Pitch far corner, Rucker, he's got room 35-40, and Rucker is spun down at the 43. Again out of the wingbone, handoff up the gut and a carry out to the 45 to the 50, all the way down to the 47. Michael Scott with a bruising run. Snap coming from Trey Johnson, a little bit low, but right up the middle. Scott again, 40-35, cuts right to the 32. 4 down linemen, 2 of them in a 4-point stance. And it's a fake of the dive. Allen curls up behind right side of the line. He is slammed at the 21. And Allen hands away to Scott, has room left side, 15 down to the 10. Cummings with the snap, little low, but DeVette gets the spot down, and the kick is good. We're tied. 5:39 to play in the third quarter. Wofford 10, Samford 10. Tolliver single back out of the gun, handoff Evans, hole over the right side, 25, far sideline 20, 15, 10, cuts it back inside at the 5. He is down at the 1. First and goal from inside the 1. Tolliver, quarterback keep. On top of the pile, he'll take it in for the score, and the Bulldogs lead it. 4:24 to play in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs now on their biggest lead of the day, 17-10 over the Terriers. Kickoff right to left by Yaw. He booms another one end over end, and Shelton will take it with a two-handed catch over his head at the goal line near hash. 10, slants near sideline, and he will go out of bounds at 41-yard line. In motion left, Rucker. Handoff Scott, left tackle, good yards, bounces off a man, 50, 40, 30, Scott, 20, 10, 5, there's the touchdown. 59 yards for Michael Scott.
Don't let him put it in the red zone. Just big plays over and over, and Michael Scott took it to the house on that one.
4:08 to play in the third. Wofford 17, Samford 17. Samford 2nd and 10 from the 30. Handoff Evans up the middle, first down and more, 40. Far sideline, 45, 50. Johnson will run him out of bounds inside the 30 at the 28. Low snap, Fordham with the spot. They do kick it, and the kick is good. 46 seconds to play third quarter from Gibbs Stadium. Bulldogs 20, Terriers 17. 4 receivers, 2 either side, a single back. Tolliver out of the gun, takes the snap, throws toward the end zone. Man open, that is caught for a touchdown, Jonathan Lowry. 10:57 to play fourth quarter. Samford 27. Wofford 17, and it's a forward handoff. Good room up the gut for Scott. 30, 35, bounces off a man, 40. Near sideline 50 to the Samford 40. He'll be submarined out of bounds at the 37. Samford again, 4 down linemen. There's a low snap from Johnson. Allen picks it up, toss near corner to Rucker, bangs off a man at the 35, 30, fumbles the ball at the 25, it's loose. Who's got it? No signal yet from the official who's working the pile, and Wofford still has the football, and they get a first down to boot. Dug out by Allen, fakes the dive, curls up left side of the line, 20 to the 19. Rucker in motion right out of the wing bone. He'll get the toss on first down, wants to make the corner, 10. 5, dives for the pylon, touchdown!
Great block by Sean Lees. He took out 2 guys in one play. By blocking his man, he forced the other Samford player to jump over the block, and he tripped and fell doing that.
8:28 to play fourth quarter. Samford 27, Terriers 24. And in motion left is Alexander. Handoff left side. Evans spins out of the arm of a tackler, far side to the 30, 35. Far sideline against Johnson at the 40. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Handoff Evans, slanting left. This time he's cut down in the backfield for a loss. Evans the lone back. He'll get the handoff from Tolliver. He's hit in the backfield for a loss. Wideouts either side. Tolliver takes the snap, tosses Evans right side, bulls his way down to the 1. He's got a first down, and that should do it. But give Samford credit. They hold the ball the final 8+ minutes and basically run out the clock. Your final score from Gibbs Stadium on this Saturday afternoon. Final home game of the year, the Samford University Bulldogs 27 and the Wofford College Terriers 24.
Mark Hauser caught up with Coach Ayers after the game.
Coach, a very physical game, especially in the second half. Talk about the ball game in terms of your guys holding their own, and then Samford just putting that last drive together and not being able to get the ball back.
Well, the game, I think from the get-go, they were planning on taking it right at us. Defensively, I thought the first half we played well, scrapped, got after it. Offensively, we were struggling. We came out the second half offensively and had a pretty good day. They decided they're going to try to take 8 minutes and change off the clock. And to their credit, they did it. A big part of it was their execution. Part of it was we didn't tackle well. We let a great back get loose, and he had a lot more yards than he should have had. And it came down to young guys just out of high school trying to play against some guys that are pretty good and pretty physical. And we came up on the short end of the stick. We're a football team that we're trying. We're trying, but we're just not quite getting it done. First half, we left some points on the field that should have been put on the board, and we just didn't do what we were supposed to do. Had an opportunity for a touchdown pass, had an opportunity for a field goal, and we were right down there, 4th and 1, and didn't get it in. Tough day, physical day, and there's one more left.
Must have been nice to see Michael Scott go over 100 yards running, had that big long run for a score as well.
Yeah, Mike's he's learning. He's learning where the breaks are, where the cuts are. I thought our offensive line did a nice job up front. Once we got dialed in on what they were trying to do, it gave Mike a good bit of room. He ran physical, ran through some tackles, and then had the big touchdown and had a great day. I wish we could have won this one and won it for the seniors. Everybody was trying as hard as they could to try to get it done for the seniors, but it just didn't work out that way.
Next week, a chance to go into the offseason feeling a little better about the world, a rivalry game with Furman.
Well, Furman's an excellent football team. Furman's had their ups and had their downs, and evidently today they're up. I think they were beating Georgia Southern. It's going to be a typical Southern Conference game. You gotta come to play, and you got to execute well if you want to have a chance to win.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Wofford head coach Mike Ayers on this week's 27-24 defeat at the hands of the Samford Bulldogs. Now, let's hear from some of the Terrier players.
We came out hard. We came out ready. They had a good game plan for us. We felt pretty good about this game, but it just didn't turn out how we wanted it to. It's taken me a while and to get used to the plays, but everybody helped me come along.
Citadel, we put a lot of things together. And this week, it was kind of back and forth. I think defensively, in the second half, we didn't give the offense much of a chance as they started to roll.
Let's take a look at the final game stats. First downs even at 25 apiece. Rushing yards, Wofford 347, but the surprise here, Samford goes for 304. Passing yards, pretty close. Wofford 119, Samford 174. Total yards, just about even. Wofford 466, Samford 478 yards. Time of possession, the Bulldogs with a pretty significant edge here. A lot of that coming on that final drive of the football game. Penalties, Wofford is 3 for 34, while Samford has 9 for 104. But Wofford does turn the football over once. Samford does not turn the football over at all. Let's take a look at some scores from throughout the Southern Conference. Western Carolina goes on the road, gets a win at Eastern Kentucky 24-7. Chattanooga comes back to beat the Citadel 31-28. Furman travels 2 states for a knocks off Georgia Southern 30-22. And the game of the day, the game of the year, Appalachian State goes to Elon, and the Mountaineers dominate early and get the win 27-10 to win the Southern Conference. Appalachian State on top of the standings. Once again, the Mountaineers are perfect 7-0 in conference play. Elon checks in at 6-1. Furman 4-3. Chattanooga 4-4. Samford 3-4 in conference play. Georgia Southern also 3-4 in the conference. Wofford 2-5. The Citadel also 2-5 in conference play. Western Carolina checks in 1-6 in the SoCon. Now let's take a look at the Whites Pine Street Exxon play of the week. It comes with about 4 minutes to play in the third quarter and just 16 seconds after a Samford touchdown to take the lead. Michael Scott breaks attack with the line of scrimmage, and the big fella rumbles 59 yards for the game-tying score. And for his efforts and his career-long run, Michael Scott gets our play of the week.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Papa John wants everybody to know why our pizza's better.
Better ingredients, better pizza is not a slogan. It is a way of life.
So he's bringing it right to him.
Papa's in the house.
Introducing Papa John's new Cinnapie. Our fresh dough loaded with sweet cinnamon topping. Get one free when you buy a large 2-topping pizza, just $11.99.
What do you think of the fresh dough Cinnapie?
A Cinnapie free.
Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John.
Welcome back to Inside Wofford Football. This is where we like to take an inside look at some of the happenings off the field of play. And this week, we step away from the gridiron and onto the court as the Terriers basketball team has plenty of reasons to be optimistic for the upcoming season. Let's check in with Coach Mike Young to get his thoughts about the season ahead.
Very excited about this year's team and the kids we have returning. You know, we go from being pretty young last year to being, much more seasoned, led by certainly our 2 seniors in Corey Godzinski and Howard Salters. A nice core of juniors with Noah Dahlman and Tim Johnson. Noah Dahlman coming back from an all-league year, much deserved all-league year. Howard Salters, who we'll always consider an all-conference player. There's a lot to be excited about, but as I mentioned, a lot of work to do and got to continue to improve. South Carolina at home is certainly a game that we'll look forward to have the State University in here for the second time in recent memory. You know, like everybody else, we start with great expectations. We keep those emotions in check, realizing that there's a lot to do in a very challenging league, and this league will be as challenging as it's ever been. So we have our work cut out for us. And ultimately, at the end of the year, I expect us to be one of the best teams in this league and going to Charlotte for the Southern Conference Tournament for an opportunity to do something really special.
Now let's take a look at next week's opponent, brought to you by Blue Eagle Equipment. The Terriers go on the road to face the Furman Paladins, a team they know pretty well. They've beaten them each of the last 2 seasons, but they haven't beaten them 3 straight since 1971. Let's take a look at the particulars. Wofford at Furman in Greenville. Kickoff set for 3 o'clock. We'll see you back here for more football next week.
Inside Wofford Football, presented by Wild Wing Cafe, Spartanburg Regional Sports Medicine, Milliken, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, the AT&T Real Yellow Pages, and by Papa John.